Leading investors.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to our man Al in Homosassa. What's going on, brother?
Isn't it wonderful? I went ahead and invested in your Tiger dollars, and I went ahead and got the gold report for a year, and also your call letter and stuff like that. And I got over a 50% return in one day, not counting everything else. But I just want to thank you. Tom's not perfect, but he tells you how to put your stops in, and he keeps your losses small. You can take your small losses, but then all of a sudden you'll be like Babe Ruth, and you'll hit a home run. I mean, a big home run. Yeah. And put the money in your pocket.
Okay, brother. You're awesome, man. Thank you.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Always do your best. Take action on your ideas. This is one of the best cards that are out there. I know. Look at how old it is, folks. I love reading this one. Doing your best means take action on your ideas. You have many ideas in your head, but without action upon an idea, there'd be no manifestation, no results, and no reward. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 21. NASDAQ is up 15. S&P's up 5.5. Gold contract down $4.10, trading $17.38 an ounce. We get silver flat, $25.18 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 23 cents, $59.56 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You have the 10-year right now up 2 ticks, trading 131.24. The 30-year down 10 at 156.07, and King Dollar. King Dollar's up 126, trading out at 92.456. You got the euro at 118, the yen is out here at 109.84, and the British pound is at 137 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. What's the call, folks? Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Bottom line, so we take a look at the SPY, folks. We had a price projection of 410, the SPY. My take is that we're not going to get there. You know, yesterday, you guys, I think we got to 407.24. You can see the market's getting a little just tired up here. It's no big deal. I'm not expecting a monster pullback, but I am expecting the SPY to get down to about 396. Right now, you're at 406. We go into the NDX 100. NDX 100, we did get the full price projection inside of the NDX 100. We got to 332.83. The price projection was 333. You had a contraction of volume yesterday. We'll see where this lays out today. The number to keep your eye on today. Now, this is where it's going to get really interesting, man. So, your number is 331.84. And what that is this. This is we're dealing with Wednesday. That was Monday's high. So what we had yesterday is this. And it's really subtle. You got over the high. You close underneath the high. And when you finish the price projection, bottom line, when you do that, that's when it's saying, okay, I'm tired up here. I'm going to get some kind of a pullback going. Same setup. That's where I expect we're going to see. And inside of the NDX, it's like, okay, can you get back to 320, 315? Yes, my take is that that's where we're going. Now, the IWM is giving us a nice little clue. The IWM has a high volume low. It had tested a high volume low, but the test was on way too much volume. So you get the IWM pulling back $2.70 today. And you can see what's sticking out like a sore thumb. When we go back to the 25th of February, you can see laying out there 208. Bottom line, you get a high volume low. That was 59 million shares. Well, we're testing the 53 million. When you get that, bottom line, that's saying that it wants to go south once again. So we'll see where this shakes out. Now, what you are going to want to watch is this. you're going to want to watch the high of the low of the IWM, which is really cool because the high of the low is 217. The low is 208. So when you're taking a look at this market, what's going to be really cool is that we have some really good divergence out here. And this is what the divergence is. When I had our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, on yesterday, he was talking about the Dow Industrials. He was talking about the diamonds. And I'm so glad that we were talking about that because what you have is that the diamonds, okay, are also in a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. Now, we just dealt with the QQQ in a complex ABC structure on the way up. It looks to me that the diamonds are also going to be a complex one. The reason I'm saying will be a complex one, first off, we took the B point out. We took it out with volume. And it's a nice ABC structure on the way up. That being said, if I'm right in the context that the S&P wants to lay back a little, the NDX wants to lay back a little, the Dow will also. And what you're going to want to set up is this. This is what's really cool here, is that if we pull back on the diamonds and you get light volume, if you pull back on the IWM and you go from to the highs, let me pull the IWM up again because you start putting this together. You got to remember we're in the probability business. And then you take a look at the IWM. If that IWM basically stalls at the 217, the highs of the lows, this is really going to be cool, man, because what that's saying is that that's saying you're going to be going another leg. Now, what's really cool is this, is that time-wise, okay, you're going to have plenty of market participants go with the deal, sell in May, go away, okay? So we know how that goes. So what you'd really like to see is this. You'd like to see that we pull back where I'm talking about. You're coming into, let's say this takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever. You're coming into the aspect that you hear enough out there, selling may go away, and guess what? That market will just like take off topside once again. So it's going to be really cool watching this whole thing shake out. The 10-year, let's go take a look at the 10-year out here. 10-year right now is trading out at 131.24. And we have inside the 10-year, it's making its way back inside the range. Now, the 10-year, the number to keep your eye on the 10-year is, it's pretty amazing, man, that when you start talking big numbers, it's crazy that it can get to a number and just stall. And the number that we're talking about is this. The last time that we had volume on the way down was 131.31. Well, we hit 130 out here today. Bottom line, you know, we'll see how this shakes out. I expect what you're going to see is that we're going to build some cause. If you get through that level, bottom line is that you can get a huge expansion in price, meaning all the way up to the 135.01 level, and right now you're at 131. We go take a look at the TLT. TLT right here. Bottom line, that is building cause to break a swing point. Now, on the TLT, we do have a high volume swing at 138.64. So at that level, that is going to get tested. We'll see whether it can make it or break it. Anything inside of, actually the TLT, this is pretty cool. The TLT is actually already in the larger range. So the TLT is saying, hey, guess what? We're going higher. Gold contract out here, sideways moving gold today. 1731 the low, 1745 the high. Gold is set up to basically make a run, I suspect, by Friday, and that's going to be running after the 1756 area. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Hi, folks. Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today.
Hey there, I'm Andy Arbertine with Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. Whether you're looking to buy and sell precious metals or trying to find the perfect diamond ring, I'm here to help. I have over 15 years of experience with diamonds and precious metals. You can call me directly at 727-329-8245, and I will personally answer any questions you have and help you find exactly what you're looking for. I will be your personal concierge in the metal and stone business. Give me a call today, 727-329-8245.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 37. You get the Nasdaq off 9. S&Ps are up 2. Let's take a look at some of the higher volume equities and see what we have out here today. You got Apple's up $1.39. We have Norwegian Cruise Lines up 47 cents. Ford's down 16. You got Snap up 360. That's a nice number on Snap, no doubt. Advanced Micro is up $1. Tesla is down $19. Let's go take a look at Tesla first. So Tesla's having a hard time in a big way. And now what's really wild about Tesla, folks, is this, is that, Tesla's trading at 672. It's running for a strong market that we've had. Tesla, to me, already should have broke that number. It comes up to that number. We tested that number, and we tested that number with 41 million shares versus 60 million. That's telling me that Tesla's going back down into this 530 area. And if I'm right in the context of you're just going to get a small pullback, bottom line, I expect Tesla's going to be down at those levels. What's going to get intriguing with Tesla is that you have great news that's out there. There's no two ways about that. They accelerated their car count in China. They accelerated their world car count. That being said, guess what, man? Tesla, when you take a look at this, it's not parabolic, but bottom line, it does have that high volume low that's sticking out like a sore thumb at the 539. Google, whole different ballgame. Google is broken top side. ABC structure up, big number, no doubt about it. Facebook, same type of setup inside Facebook. Facebook, bottom line, you're up $6.34. Took Facebook a long time to get out of this consolidation. Once it ripped that consolidation apart, see ya, don't want to be ya. It's pretty intense. Now, the big dog, Amazon, who is still in a consolidation. And if we take a look at Amazon, what you're going to see out here with Amazon right now is trading up $62. And I believe, this is going to get really interesting, man, because, let's see, the real question is, let me put this on a weekly first. So on a weekly, that's a nice setup. On a weekly, it says going for its highs, man. So that's going to be really intriguing watching this shake out when I think that the NDX wants to pull back, but yet Amazon wants to run up to this 35.52. So the lows of the highs, 32.35. We're already by that. 32, yeah. Bottom line, there's juice underneath Amazon, there's no doubt. Microsoft, which had been the strongest equity on the way up before the correction, is strong like bull once again. I mean, in a big way, too. Microsoft, right now, I believe this broke. Yeah, this is an ABC up also. It's a big ABC up. Microsoft, we're dealing with, what, 232? Yeah, you're dealing with 100-point A to B. Microsoft saying it's going to 296. And right now, you're at 249. So, big numbers. Let's go take a look at some of the home builders out here. We take a look at Lennar. Lennar right now is trading 103.42. And we put this on a monthly basis. And, yeah, you're at all-time highs. Toll Brothers. We take a look at Toll Brothers. Toll Brothers right now, that's trading 59.71, and this is going to get really cool watching this. So Toll Brothers, look at this, 2005. Okay, so $58.67 on the monthly basis. So we're going to have to see how this shakes out. We need 85 million shares in order to basically get over that level. Let me see how this works. Can I bring it back that far on a weekly? Let's see. I can. No, I can't. Let's go 10 years on a weekly. Bottom line is that on Toll Brothers, we're going to have to watch that on the monthly because, of course, we're only at the beginning of the month right now. What that is doing, though, is it's blowing away its last high, 2005. We'll see whether it's going to get the volume behind it. If you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, both of those are in ABC structures on the way up. They want higher price. We had the Fed minutes come out today. And inside of the Fed minutes, let's see where we go. Okay, so the Federal Reserve officials last month saw it taking some time before the conditions would be met for scaling back their massive asset purchase campaign. Participants noted that it would likely be some time until substantial further progress towards the committee's maximum employment and price stability goals would be realized, according to the minutes of the March 16th and 17th. This is their quote. A number of participants highlighted the importance of the committee clearly communicating its assessment of progress towards its longer-run goals well in advance of the time when it could be judged substantial enough to warrant a change in the pace of asset purchases. So that statement there, folks, is saying that they are going to basically give the market a huge lead time. Now, we all know no matter what type of lead time that you give the market, as soon as the Federal Reserve says that they are going to tighten at all, the market is going to take conniptions. And then what's the next move? Well, as soon as the market takes conniptions, of course, the Fed starts backing off again. Okay, it's pretty amazing just how the whole thing shakes out. Fed Chair Jerome Powell told reporters after the meeting that the economy was a long way from maximum employment and sustainable 2% inflation. He also said it is likely to take some time for substantial further progress to be achieved in reference to the threshold that officials have set for scaling back asset purchases. If we take a look at the note and bond market, you can see that there's no doubt that the 10-year, went very quick. That being said, my take is that notes and bonds are going topside once again. Right now, you're at 1.66. We'll see where this shakes out in the next few days, whether this is just a dead cat bounce, which it very well could be, or, in fact, are you going to be in a large consolidation? Let's get over and take a look at the silver market out here. So silver right now, we are trading out at $25.15. We take a look at this, and what you're going to see inside the silver market, you are in the larger range. Looks to me silver wants to run to $30. The real key inside the metals in general is going to, what is the catalyst? What is the catalyst going to be that you get to higher price and you have price spread? We'll find out. There's no doubt about that. We're going to take a look at Netflix, NFLX. What do we have with Netflix out here? Netflix right now is trading at $5.46. And Netflix, folks, is a high volume high. Netflix is on its way up to the $5.93. Right now you're at $5.46. This market in general is going to be wild. And I suspect it's going to be wild for some time. Let's go take a look at a couple of the pot stocks because... let's see what we got here. Yeah, so you got Canopy's down $1. $29.82. That looks like it contests probably the 28.04. Was down there 28.04. This is kind of just wandering. It's not a fast move down. There's no doubt about that. It does 37.56. Let me just see something. The high 27.56. Yeah, this is wicked. So check this out, folks. When we had come down in March 5th, you got to a price point of 28.04. Well, the gap is 27.56. That gap wants to get filled. I know that is only 50 cents more. I've seen it way too many times, folks. It likes to get down there, it gets it filled. The volume's really light. So to me, and the take is that you're only going down there to test it, man. And because you have a huge amount of support on the other side. On the other side of that is where the buyer was on November 6th of 2020. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. The printing presses are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The U.S. deficit has risen 200% in 1 year with no end in sight. The markets are looking for an additional stimulus bill to get us through this once-in-a-generation pandemic. There is no free lunch, folks. The more stimulus dollars put into the marketplace, the less your dollar is worth each and every day. This is the time to protect yourself with a portion of your portfolio in the metal market. The Gold Report comes out each Monday morning. I bisect and dissect the dollar, silver, gold, the XAU, and the HUI. The Gold Report is a long-term hedge against the dilution of your buying power. The U.S. has put more than $6 trillion into the marketplace in the last 6 months, with more expected in the next few months. The market did and does need the stimulus, but it will have long-term implications on our buying power. The Gold Report comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to TFNN.com and order the Gold Report now. Protect your buying power. Order the Gold Report now.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den trading room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartleys, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 45. You get the Nasdaq off 27. S&Ps are flat. And, you know, we're talking about, when we talk about that hedge fund that blew up, folks, okay, it's pretty wild. If we bring up Morgan Stanley first, Tommy was talking about this on the show this morning, and it's really, you know, what this is all about, folks, is that not freezing in the lights, not deer in the lights, the whole ball of wax, okay? And what you have here, folks, is this. Morgan Stanley, okay, sold $5 billion of shares owned by the hedge fund the day before the deluge of block trades came, okay? So what you have is this, okay? And listen, the longer that you've been in this business, the more that you know that, guess what? Your first move is the most important move. And what you had out here is that Morgan Stanley, no doubt, bottom line, had plenty of traders in their compliance department that really understand that, hey, guess what? Move this thing out and move it out quick. What Morgan Stanley did is that they took a basket of shares on the 25th. They gave the hedge funds a discount. Guess what? When you start talking about a discount, we'll find out what it is. Most times what ends up happening is this, folks. The discount only is going to be 2 to 3%. And the way that it gets done is this. So the market closes, right? You get all your traders on the phone. You're going into all these big dogs that you know. And what you're saying to them is that, listen, man, I'm going to give you this discount. I can transfer the shares right now. And what the hedge funds are hoping is this. They're taking the risk. They know, number one, that it's trouble, okay, because they know that the broker-dealer community in general, you're trying to off large amounts of equity. That being said, what they are doing is that they're going to basically say, okay, I can make 2, 3, 4%, and I'm going to try to off it as quick as I can. Well, the bottom line is that Morgan Stanley got it done. Now, Credit Suisse, whole different ballgame. Credit Suisse, bottom line, had paid zero attention to everything. And my take on that is that what you have with Credit Suisse is that you basically don't have traders out there. And so in Credit Suisse's situation, this lender is going to be basically writing down $4.7 billion, okay? And they have zero excuse, folks, because, well, they don't have zero excuse. Morgan Stanley was much faster, but not a week later. And Credit Suisse's deal, the bottom line, they were still trying to move things out a week later. So you can see that what has always blown my mind in the financial business in general is this, is that you hear that, and you see the amount of money that these banks make. And you can see the amount of money that they make mistakes with. And it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal that they can still be in business after the fact. You and I would definitely not be in business. You know, and in Credit Suisse's place, the bottom line is that they basically make about $1 billion in fees inside of that whole business. Well, guess what? They just blew their brains out on $5 billion. So, yeah, they all should be basically hung out to dry. Goldman did the same thing. You're talking about a trading house. Bottom line, hasn't got touched. You know, it's whoever is out the door first. And needless to say, they were out the door, and they were out the door quick. If we go take a look at Viacom, what you're going to see out here, we bring this baby up. You're at 43.92. And what you have here is that high volume low hasn't got tested yet. That's going to get tested. At 39.81, you know, bottom line, you get a high volume low. That likes to get tested. That's how this thing shakes out. If we take this, let's put this back on a monthly and see where we're at. So, it's pretty amazing that it's so weird that how this went up so dramatically anyway. Yeah, that high volume low wants to get tested. Actually, in Viacom, 36 can get tested. So you have the high volume low that's laying at there 39, and you know, your break topside prior to all of this was 36. You know, so there's no reason that 36 can't get tested out here. Let's go take a look at the NQs, because what we have with the NQs, you can see the market's a little tired. What we started out with today, and this can very well get tested right again. Right at the get-go, folks, you had a high volume low inside the NQs at the open, and that's what it looks like to me it's going after. So the low out there today was 13,512. You know, right now you're 60 points above it. That's what it looks like it's going after, and you get plenty of time. You get 25, we get 25 minutes to go after that level. If we go inside of there we go, the NDX, and we're looking at the strength versus the weakness, you get NVIDIA up 2%, Facebook up 1.6%, Amazon up 1.6%, and Apple up 0.9%. Taken away from it, Pinduoduo down 7.5%. You got TripAdvisor.com up 4%, NetEase is up 3.7%, Illumina is down 3.4%. Now, let's go over to Asia, because I was talking about the aspect of the Nikkei Nikkei had come down with volume. The Hang Seng did the same thing. And now we want to see how this baby shook out last night. And what you're going to see, Nikkei was up 34 points last night. No recovery, though, man. Not even close. In fact, not only no recovery, you're going to see that the volume still stayed high. So Nikkei wants lower price. We'll see where this shakes out, but you want to keep your eye on that Nikkei, even for our own market. So let's go to the Hang Seng and look at the Hang Seng. So the Hang Seng right now, that is trading at 28,674. That didn't hold price. That's way off its highs, actually. So we're 28,674. Yeah, it's going to go back to its breakout area, man. Breakout area is like 27,000. So that's a very large number that we can get back to there. But that's going to be intriguing watching that baby shake out, no doubt about it. As we had started, we were talking about the IWM and that high volume low that you have out here. The IWM is accelerating as we're speaking. Just took out, well, there we go, get an ABC down. So we just took out a B point intraday. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so this will get interesting. So do I take the, yeah, I can take the full one. So 225. Okay, so you get a 5.8 to B intraday. Well, it's 2 days, actually. So we're talking 217. Right now you're 220. You just broke a B point. You broke it with volume. So now let's go back to the daily, because I believe 217 was the highs of the lows, too. Okay, now let me get this up. Okay, so... Oh, this is cool, man. So picture this. You have the IWM and an intraday ABC structure on the way down. It's a 2-day intraday today. Just took out the B point, took it out with volume. Your price projection is 217. 217, folks, is the highs of the lows. So we'll see where this shakes out. Now, the really cool thing, what ends up happening when ABC structure finishes? It does something different. So now your probability is pretty good that if we get down there, bottom line, that finishes off. We'll see how this shakes out. That could be it. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien. Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 24. You get the NASDAQ down 24. S&P's up 2.5. You can see you get a sideways move out here, folks. So let's just take a look at what we have inside the SPY right now. So you're laying out, and what does happen, folks, is that when you're looking for just some kind of a pullback, see these little bars. When you get tight little bars with a very small trading range, that's giving you a heads up, man. At highs, that's when it wants to pull back. If you get these at lows, that's when it wants to go higher. So the bottom line is that, yes, you have the bulls and bears that are fighting out here. What you are going to see is that on Monday, the bottom line is that we did 91 million shares. Yesterday, you did 63 million. Right now, you're at 44 million. So you're going to see the correlation will contract once again. That's in the SPY. NDX 100, we take a look at the NDX 100, the 3 Qs. And what you're going to see inside the 3 Qs, first day, Monday, we had some juice, 42 million. Yesterday, 33. Today, 28. Now, what's intriguing about the Qs is that this is like kind of a tough one because, depending on where we finish for the day, it's like, okay, you went to a lower low? Did you reject lower price? My take is that we're going lower. The reason being, of course, is that we finished the ABC structure on the way up. Time for a pullback. We'll see where the rest of it shakes out. And, of course, then you go right to the IWM, and you start putting all of that together. And the IWM right now, as we just said, that is in an intraday ABC structure on the way down to 217. We go take a look at Walmart, what you have inside Walmart out here. Walmart right now trading at $140. Once the stimulus plan was out there, the bottom line is that you just went from $129 to $140. And I expect you're going to see more juice. Square, I believe Square, that's the SQ. I think Square's coming out with the numbers this afternoon. SQ. Okay, so Square is up $8.45. The low is 49, the high is 283. Now, this is May 6th they're coming out with numbers. That's a long time from now. Let's get some juice underneath it, though. There's no doubt about it. So this is pushing into a swing. You have acceleration of volume into the swing. The swing we're talking about is 252. Right now you're at 245. You hit 249. That also looks like that higher prices are coming at you. What's going to be intriguing is this. So check this out, folks. The stimulus plan that's out there, we know the stimulus plan is going to put a huge amount of money into the economy. What you haven't heard yet that you're going to start hearing is this, is that the SBA came out with a number this morning. So watch how this works. So if you're a small business, the bottom line is that prior to COVID, if you wanted to get a small business loan, the way that it worked is that the bottom line, very easy to get as long as you have some credit. Bottom line, you'd go through a process, and that's what the Small Business Administration is there for, okay? That being said, though, prior to COVID, what you had is that you would have to basically have a personal signature, and then they bottom line wanted collateral in order to basically get a small business loan. That changed inside COVID, okay? Bottom line is that, we had talked about, the small businesses up to 10,000 you could get. It was 1,000 employee. That being said, now let's fast forward to right now, so check this out. You're gonna hear about this in, I suspect, the next week. The SBA came out this morning. So check this out. So the maximum that small businesses could get, folks, was $150,000 with just a signature. Well, inside of the bill, you're going to love this if you're a small business, folks, because you are going to get, you probably already got it. Check your junk mail, because you would already got it this morning. You're going to get a note from the SBA that the SBA has just upped the amount that you can get. So if you got 150, that can go up to 500,000. It's pretty intense. So this is how they do it. This is how the parameter was set. The parameter was set that they were looking to give you enough cash to go 6 months forward. Inside of the letter from the SBA, now they are looking to give you enough cash to go forward 2 years. So when I saw that this morning, I'm saying to myself, you know what, man? Think about the amount of bread that is going to get distributed across the country, number one. And number two, and this is where Jamie Dimon came out with his letter this morning to investors. He does this every year. It was a 62-page letter. And he was talking about in there, he was talking about fintechs are catching up with banks. Well, it's not only just fintechs that are catching up with banks, folks, okay? The bottom line is that the best deal out there is the SBA, because you're talking about a price structure of, an interest rate structure of 2.75 to 3.5, depending where you are on the scale. So it's pretty intense. Let's go to Andy in Boulder, Colorado. Hey, Andy, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. Thanks for taking my call. Sorry, I just joined Tiger TV just now, just a couple minutes ago, and I'm totally calling off topic.
That's all right. We're wide open for topics, man.
Cool. Hey, so I've been looking at safe bulkers ever since I think a caller called in about that.
Yeah.
FB, and I think you said something like 217, which looks great, but also it just pulled back today. I think back to that February 11th breakout. And I was wondering if it's ready to go ahead and start a position now, or should I still wait?
Let's take a look at it. Safe Bulker. This is a dry bulk transportation service, a big marine vessel, a Panex class vessel. The low's 82 cents. The high's $3.15. You're trading at 235, and when these things move, folks, they can really move. So I see what you're looking at. You rejected lower price out here today.
A little bit better volume.
213. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this is, what you have here, you got a high volume high at 315. So my take is that we're going there. Yeah, you can start a position here. I mean, can it come back and hit this 213 again? Yeah, it can, for sure. We hit 227, but when you start talking pennies like that, and then you start talking on the upside that you get a buck, yeah, I would trade it, man. You know what I mean?
Right. You don't want to lose it, right?
Not for 3 pennies. Not, because what you have here, folks, is this. You got a rejection of lower priced out here today. You went into, a place that had the little volume. You get the breakout area was at the 226. We got down to 227, and you're dealing with 213. Yeah, man. If you traded these before, folks, these are personality stocks. And if Reddit people, and they'll get onto it because they haven't been around and they haven't seen how these shippers can trade. They'll end up trading them, man. Cooking, brother.
Thanks a bunch, Tom.
Have a great
Take
one,
care.
man. Have a safe one. Hey, Dylan.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Markets can rise and fall like the tides. Subscribe to Basil Chapman's newsletter, The Opening Call, and you too can ride the wave. Basil Chapman is an authority in technical analysis. His Chapman Wave trading system has been helping traders identify trends and capitalize on momentum in the markets since 1984. TFNN invites you to test Basil's proprietary Chapman Wave trading methodology with a monthly subscription to the Opening Call newsletter for only $149. Your subscription to the Opening Call comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, as well as daily market updates on key indexes, stocks, and commodities. Ride the wave. Sign up for the Opening Call risk-free today.
Introducing Primal Edge.
Today, it's even more important to take a supplement that complements your health. Primal Edge is specifically formulated to boost your immune system and help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Our early ancestors found all their nutritional requirements in the wild environment. But today, our food sources don't contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated humic and fulvic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, without them, life cannot exist.
That's right, Ellen. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge. Just $89 exclusively at TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's down 15, Nasdaq's off 22, S&P's up 2.5. What's intriguing, folks, inside of this, and you're going to see a lot of traders looking at this, particularly in the note and bond market. What was inside of this Fed minutes also was that Jerome Powell was talking about the aspect that he doesn't have a problem tweaking the amount of he noted downward, that it might be appropriate to adjust the interest rate on excess reserves known as the IOER, the amount that the Fed pays on the facility for overnight reserve purchase agreements, or both. That action could come at a regular meeting or in between meetings. Now, what that's about, folks, okay, that is about controlling the short end of the curve, okay? So the bottom line is if you're basically in the note and bond market, and you basically, it doesn't matter whether you're on the long side or the short side. What Powell is saying flat out, well, what he's saying there is that the fact of the matter is if the short end goes up too quick, guess what? They're going to basically tweak it, and they're going to tweak it in between meetings. So you talk about throwing some volatility into a marketplace. Oh, man, that would throw volatility in spades. And what that does, of course, it puts pressure on the front end to keep rates low. And you got to remember something. The Fed owns the front end. They don't own, basically, the 30 years, no doubt about that. But the front end of the curve, the Fed owns it lock, stock, and barrel. Market-wise out here, bottom line, you get a sideways move. My take is that you're going to get a little pullback here. We'll see where that whole thing shakes out. Dollar's going to get intriguing here to see if, in fact, we're going to get some follow-through to the downside. We're dealing with the Wednesday going into the rest of the week. Bottom line, pull up the euro. Let's just see quickly where this euro is and where the... So, come on, baby. EU, we pull up the euro. Yeah, the euro has rejected a higher price out here today. We'll see. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great night. Have a safe night. Come back and visit us tomorrow. Tommy kicks us off, 9 in the morning. Please tell your friends about TFNN. Tell them to go to YouTube, subscribe. It is free. Look at them, folks.